Mukherjee has become President of India, he has been asking the institutions, all academic institutions should aim to figure into the top institutions in the world. We have always got in that international ranking, the most reputed, most accepted international ranking, the QS ranking that we are talking today. We have always been ranked subject-wise in 3 different subjects. We have been rated as one of the best in the country. That was in English and chemistry and physics. Consecutive years we have been ranked like that. But as an institution, for the first time, we have got into the international rank. That also into a rank which is a respectable rank. That is in the bracket of 601 to 650 bracket, in the top institutions. And that makes us, as it was given in the note, in the top 2.3% of institutions all over the world. This is a moment of pride for University of Hyderabad and for the region and for the country. You will also notice, if you carefully analyze this kind of rankings and the institutions that figure in that, many a times you find Indian Institute of Science at the top. There was only one institution which was appearing consistently, that was University of Hyderabad. Whereas in different rankings, different institutions come along with us. IITs, IISc and University of Hyderabad figure in almost every ranking that you talk of. And we are just next to IITs and IISc. As a university, we are talking about several departments. It's a multidisciplinary institution. We have science subjects, we have engineering, we have humanities, we have social sciences, we have performing arts. All of us, when we are compared with IITs, we are everywhere they take average, and the average faculty output. These are the factors that come into picture. And science and technology institutes have their own advantage because they have discipline centric, and then they have that. And as an institution which is having wider disciplines and several different topics to cover, figuring in these top institutions in the top ranks is a matter of pride for the university. We were in the top 10 institutions again, along with IIScs and IIT. Whenever research takes into priority, we are on the top, because we have been an institution which not only has been giving high quality teaching, we have always been at the top in terms of research. And following the suggestions from or the regular interactions that we had with visitor, that is President of India, we have been working on the best ways of improving our rank, and then also giving a chance for us to figure in the top few institutions in the world. And today we are happy that we got into this QS ranking for the first time, into the top 601 to 650 bracket. We are very confident that in the years to come, it will only improve. The reason is simple. We have taken a few important measures. Also, these things have come from the suggestions that have come during visitors conference. A lot of discussions happen. President of India organizes a focused meeting, always calling all vice chancellors, IIT directors and NIT directors and NIPER directors at one place, and then make us to discuss or brainstorm on the different issues that are to be addressed, and so that our institutions make into the top world ranking institutions. And several of those steps we have quickly taken, and they are yielding results now, but we have many more taken in the recent past. And in fact, Professor Pramod's committee, Pramod heads a committee. That's the reason why I requested him to join. Pramod committee has examined again very closely, and then they have given suggestions to university on how best we can further improve from where we are. There are likewise constant effort is being made by university. I will be requesting Pramod to briefly tell you about the major steps that he has suggested, their committee has suggested. Similarly, when we talk about ranking, one of the important parameters world ranking always insists upon is how much of an industry interaction you have. every time they will insist on what is the interaction that you have with industry. And as far as the industry interaction is concerned, we have been doing, that's where we have been in the top, but there has been a rapid acceleration in the past 1.5 years with Professor Reddanna as the Dean of the School of Life Sciences, and with his own experience of working with industry, academia industry interactions. And if you see in the last maybe 7 to 8 months, we have signed 3 MOUs with 3 major companies. That's in a short period of time. We have been doing it on a regular basis, but that's an indication that we have accelerated our pace of interacting with industry, and also the kind of grant, the focused research that we are planning to do in that interaction, in that collaboration also is something which we are happy about. Again, all of you are regularly reporting about the innovation and entrepreneurship. Innovation, entrepreneurship. This is another parameter which the rankings always take into consideration. We have put in our some of the best efforts. University has been putting it for the last, I would say since 2006. We have a technology business incubator, and in which we have already 9 incubatees who have filed patents, and some of them are already approved, and the technologies are being transferred, commercialized. Likewise, we have another an innovation program supported by Department of Electronics. We call it as TIDE, and in that also we have 5 incubatees, and those 5 incubatees, we are under that program, each one is getting a support of 25 lakhs up to the tune, and they have set up their startups, and they are coming out with products very soon. Encouraged with that kind of a culture of the TBI and the TIDE that I just mentioned, University of Hyderabad has taken a big decision in the last 6 months. That is to set up a full-fledged innovation park in the university, where we are building. Building is almost getting completed. In the next 3 months it will be ready. 40,000 square feet quality, high quality space is being generated for this innovation park. The name, exact name and all, we will come to you once we decide. Our efforts are encouraged by the biotechnology department. We have taken this initiative. Parallelly, we got support from Department of Biotechnology to the tune of 6.5 crores. They have already in principle agreed to support us by giving 6.5 crores in that particular venture. That is another culture that we are promoting in the university, that innovation and entrepreneurship. And tomorrow you will have more details, and we are planning to ask our students who got selected to interact with you. 3 students, there was a boot camp organized yesterday and day before. And in that boot camp, which was organized in collaboration with a company called Govin Capital Singapore, and at the end of the workshop, the startups, the proposals given by the participants of the workshop, they are all our students and faculty, and those startups were given instant support of 5 lakhs for them to develop their ideas into technology. So that is the kind of culture which we are bringing in, and that more details of that we want our students and faculty who got selected under that to talk to you, so that you know what is their idea, how they want to translate, that they will tell, instead of me telling about their idea. The university is moving towards a culture where quality is promoted, which has been there, and we are accelerating our steps in this direction, and promoting innovation and entrepreneurship, and looking for high quality research. Now the question is, we have been publishing a lot in terms of research. Now we are focusing more on the quality, further refinement in quality, and obtaining intellectual property right for that. That is in the form of patents. For several years, our patents were only about less than 20. And in the last 1 year, if you look at, our number has swollen to 36 all of a sudden. What was 20 for several years has swollen to 36. That culture also is growing. So we are encouraging our faculty and research students to file patents whenever they realize that their work has a potential to be converted into a kind of a technology and which can be commercialized at a later point in time. So quality of publications is something which we are insisting, and then our number is a 254 in this QS ranking what they have given. The citations for per faculty. For each faculty, the number of what is given as 254 which they have taken, we have not submitted that data. They have taken it from the Scopus database that is available, which is very close to world average. And much above Indian average. So that itself speaks about the quality of research and the how it attracts the attention of the people all over the world and cite our research. So these are a few indicators that I would say. And the last point that I would like to make and request then both Pramod and Professor Reddener to add from their side, any institution for it to flourish, for it to make into this kind of ranking, we need quality faculty. Among the central universities, I can tell you, yesterday only we have completed one full round of faculty recruitment after the new amendments, UGC amendments have taken place. No central university is able to complete it. But we have completed one full round where 114 faculty positions for which we have successfully completed interviews and selected 55 of them many of them have joined, and a few will be joining in a matter of a few weeks, for whom the orders will be issued tomorrow. The interviews that were conducted last 4-5 days, we are planning to issue orders tomorrow. They will join. Rest of 55 new faculty we have added. And while this process is going on, we have already advertised more than 40 positions. That's a very rapidly we are trying to identify, which is a very challenging task. Many of you may be knowing how difficult it is to get the high quality faculty. Faculty quality which will finally determine how good is the institution will be, and therefore we are working hard to quickly identify using all our best means. In fact, our Ashish reaches out to all of you and to the entire world through the social media. Apart from our faculty reaching out through emails, their own personal contacts, Ashish is active on social media and he reaches out to make sure that every nook and corner in the world knows about the opportunities that are available, and any possible faculty member, any prospective candidate will be able to know and then submit an application. You will realize for the 155 positions that we have advertised in the last 2 advertisements, close to 2,000 applications we have got. That speaks about the interest people have to take a faculty position at University of Hyderabad. These are some of the major steps that we have taken, which have helped us to get into this ranking for the first time, and we are really hoping to see that we are into the top 500 at least by the next year, and only from there on improve further and realize the dream of our visitor. Visitor is President of India. It may be Pranab Mukherjee today, tomorrow somebody else may be there, but it is the dream of the ministry to see that Indian institutions are in the top world ranking institutions, and it is the dream of the visitor as the President of India as visitor of central universities to see that these are in the top, and we are working in that direction, and we are very confident that we will make it to the top 500 definitely by next year.